hate wasting my time. But if I were to call Dave today at 4, I said, hey Dave, this sir. Listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. That's step 1, be in a hurry. That's the one y'all skip. Listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. What are you doing tonight at 7? We're halfway done. He has 2 options. Number 1, he can say, he's free. That's called a win. What's the other option? Hey Dave, sir, listen, I don't have a lot of time now. What are you doing at 7? Busy, he's got the kids. That's a loss. You got wins and you got losses. If you're going to treat this business like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. Most people treat this like a hobby. Hobbies cost you money. If you're going to treat this like a business, you should track it. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing. How many times, think about it, how many times every day are you calling people and saying, hey, what are you doing at 4? Hey, what are you doing at 7? They're saying nothing. That's called a win. The more wins you get right there, the more butts you get in the seats. I got a rule. The more butts you get in the seats, the more monies you makes. See, if you get a butt in the seat, we'll do the rest for you, won't we? See, we train for you, don't we? You just got to get the butt in the seat. We present for you. The DVDs, the tools do all that. You got to get a butt in the seat. You know where you screw it up, though? It's when you lose. You go, hey, Dave, this is Eric. Listen, I have a lot of time now. What do you do at 7? He goes, oh, I got the kids. Now, I was so excited in the beginning. I used to lose and then still try to play. Okay? So I'd be like, what are you doing tomorrow? What do you do next day? Do you got a line card? You start begging people to see information? Write this down. People don't follow beggars. They follow leaders. And we're not going to beg anybody to do this business because we got the deal and they don't. By the time we're done with this thing, they're going to be begging us, not the other way around. And what I did was even worse. I went like this one, hey, Dad, sir, listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. What are you doing at 7? He goes, oh, I got the kids. I used to go like this too. No, you don't. You gotta come see what I just saw. It's World Adventures Travelers, right? Like, so if you try to explain the whole thing, it's called verbally vomiting. You know what they do right there? They go, whack. Remember I talked about those feelings that can hurt? You know where it happens? I figured out why people quit. When they leave and they try to explain it. When they leave and they try to sell it, bam, they get smacked. Instead of inviting, they try to explain it. Look at it like this. When you go to a presentation, it's like going to a movie. Have any of you ever went to a movie and then gone home and tried to explain it to someone? Did they have the same experience you had by actually going to the movie? Now, if you wanted to come movie with you tomorrow night, would you tell them the ending? Or just say, I saw a freaking awesome movie last night. You gotta get your butt back there tomorrow at 7. You're gonna make $0. You will get frustrated and you will quit on me if you leave here and you try to explain the movie. In the next 12 months, as a team, we will become financially free if you get good at getting butts in the seats and let me show them the movie. You bag them, I tag them. That's our deal. So if you lose, you don't play. Hey, David, sir, let's not have about time now. What are you doing at 7? You're busy, I'm busy too. I will call you back tomorrow and go next 199 on your list when you move forward. Hey, David, sir, listen, I don't have a lot of time now. What are you doing at 7? Nothing. Here's 3 magic words you're not using that will change your business today. Ready? I'm coming over. Say it with me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Whew, we got a shot. There's a lot of money in that. If I wanted you here tonight at 7, I'd be parked outside your house at 6:30. Why? I've done this for a long time, and I have yet to see one person attempt to jump out of a moving car on the way to a presentation. Haven't seen it happen yet. You know I've seen a lot of, though? I've seen a lot of my buddies on my team outside about 7:05 going like this, waiting for their friends to show up that didn't meet them. You know why they didn't come? They were uncomfortable. How many of you guys realize it's weird to show up at a hotel by yourself when you don't know what you're coming to? People won't even show up. We're not going to be salespeople, we're going to be people. Let's be normal. Let's make people feel comfortable. So go pick them up. Say, I'm coming over at 6:30. They're going to say, why, what for, what are we doing? That's where number 1 rule comes into play. Trust me, the number 1 rule is not that you have to know everything here to make money. Some of you have those personality types. Like, once I know everything, that's why I came here this weekend. Because once I know everything, then I'm going to start making money. You're listening to the wrong guy. I am not the know everything guy. I am the get paid guy. Okay? I am not going to teach you how to know everything, okay? I'm going to teach you how to get paid, okay? That is not this section, okay? That's called knowledge on ice. That's called the opposite of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some ignorance on fire. In Greenville, I sat down and I did this training with a guy named Jonathan Henderson. We call him Hendu. He's a monster. He hit marketing director in 87 days. Wow. He's a beast. You know what happened? I did this training for him. He left. I didn't see him. I didn't see him for 8 days. Within 8 days, he had a paid-for BMW in his garage. Every night I was doing presentations within those 8 days, and people would walk in and they'd go, you must be Eric. I said, yes, I am. And they said, Eric, I have no idea what this is, But I've known Hindu for 10 years, and I've never once in my life seen him this excited about anything. So I just signed up. I know it's good. Will you just show me what it is? You think I talk fast now? You guys should see me when I'm excited. See, I made $1,200 my first night. I promise you, my friends on the line couldn't understand the words coming out of my mouth. But you know what I did? I handed the phone to David Peach, who knew how to sign him up. You know what they told him? 12 for 12. I can't even understand what Eric's saying. But I've known Eric for 10 years, and I've never once in my life seen him this excited about anything. Here's my credit card. Sign me up as fast as humanly possible. You want to take over? You want to get 18,000 at the next event? You want to get 10,000 at the regional? When we leave here, you need to get more excited about this than you've ever been about anything in your life, and it's over. It's over. So you got to show people. So you say, hey, Dave, this is Eric. Let's not have a lot of time. I'll meet at 7. He says, nothing. It's a great coming over. He says, why? So I say, I got something you got to see. He's going to go, what is it? That's why the first line is the most important. You got to go right back to it. So what do you mean, what is that? I just told people I'm busy. Here's a tip. Call people when you're actually busy. We're in the heat of battle at work. That's when you call people. If you have babies, as soon as they start crying, that's when you pick up the phone. Nobody wants to be on the phone with you. Baby's crying. What do you mean, what is it? Right? If you're brand new, I'm not trying to confuse you. You don't even have to worry about this whole call. With your top 30, with your top 10, you call them and you say this. I just found something. I'm coming over. If they say, what is it? You say, it's me. That's what it is. I mean, what is it? This is your sister. This is your best friend. This is your mom. I'm coming over, Mom. What do you mean, what is it? With your top 10, just say, I'm coming over. If they ask, what is it again, ask them the one question that's made me more money than anything I've learned in this business. Do I have enough credibility with you to get 45 minutes of your life or not?
45.
If my friends ask me more than 2 questions, I will ask them this. What is with the 20 questions? I've known you for 15 years. Do I have enough credibility to get 45 minutes of your life or not? That's what it is. You could text. I absolutely hate texting the invite. But if your phone doesn't dial out, just text this. I work with these young guys, and I told them, we're going to start making calls. I did this training, so we're going to start making calls. And they're like, okay, and they're all pumped up, and they go to start making calls. They're 18 years old. They're at USC Upstate. And they go to start making calls. They're all excited, and they go, I'm like, no, we're going to call. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, no, call with your voice. And they're like, oh, call. Yeah. Like they don't even, anyway. So, what was I saying? Yes, but I don't know, Kirby, 45 minutes of your life now. If you're going to text something, just text your friends, mass text your phone and say, I just found something. Do I have enough credibility to get 45 minutes of your life or not? How many people on your phone are going to reply back yes? That should be 100%. Quick tip. If somebody in your phone replies no to that question, delete them from yourself. What are we talking about here? It's 45 minutes of life. I'm coming over. I'll see you at 6:30. Last tip, make it fun. My friends, I said, listen, worst case scenario, I'll buy you dinner. I'll buy you a beer. What is the worst that's going to happen? It's 45 minutes of your life. We just see each other and catch up anyway. What's the worst that's going to happen? See you at 6:30. Bam. You master that phone call, you never have to work another day in your life.
Yeah.
You master the invite, you're done. Because you get the butts in the seats, they'll just turn into a numbers game. You get 10 in front of me, I'm going to get you 6. That's our deal. You bag them, I tag them. We are a team. It's you and me. And you get 10 in front of me, I'm going to get you 6. And you master that invite, you're never going to work another day in your life. It's over.
Hallelujah, man.
But does anybody know what's going to happen on day 1? Right when you pick up that phone and make your first phone call? Oh, you're going to suck, baby. Oh, you're going to suck bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's good news, though. There's good news. There's good news. Roscoe Taylor, the founder of Team Rhino. Dude's a beast. Dude's a beast. I remember sitting in the car with him. We were in Chicago almost 2 years ago, and we were sitting in the car, and he was next to me, and I was here, and we were making some phone calls, and he was setting up appointments, and there was one time I actually had to grab the phone and hang up on that person. Because that dude sucked. He's got 4,000 on his team now. 4,000 on his team. He's a rock star. But I promise you, in that car on day 1, that dude sucked. Keith Brown, R&D, trainer, beast. I met him at a gas station on the south side of Chicago. And we started making calls. And we started, we're going to do this thing together. And he started making calls, and that dude sucked. He sucked bad. He's a traitor now. He's a monster, but on day one, he sucked. Hindu, got hit the BMW.